How many planets exist in the universe? And how many of them are Earth-like? Not in theory, in reality. To answer that, we start with the only place we know for sure, our own solar system. 8 planets orbiting one lonely star. For a long time, we feared this was a miracle, an accident of physics that happened nowhere else. We were wrong. Over the last few decades, one thing became clear. Planets are everywhere. Almost every star we look at seems to have them. So the real question becomes, how many stars are there? In the Milky Way, estimates range from 100 to 400 billion. That's a massive gap. It's like not knowing if you have $100 or $400 in your pocket. Why are we so uncertain? Because we're trying to count a forest while standing behind a single tree. We're buried inside a rotating disk of gas and dust. But if we take a realistic middle value, 200 billion stars, and apply the average of 1.5 planets per star, the Milky Way alone likely contains 300 billion worlds. But the Milky Way is not special. When Hubble pointed at a patch of empty black space, a region smaller than a grain of sand held at arm's length, it found thousands of galaxies. Take a breath for this next part. Trillions of galaxies, hundreds of billions of stars, more than one planet per star. The result is staggering. 1 septillion planets. That's a 1 followed by 24 zeros. There are more planets in the universe than grains of sand on every beach on Earth combined. But how many are Earths? Being in the habitable zone is just a temperature check. It's the Goldilocks test. Not too hot, not too cold. Using data from Kepler, we estimate 1 in 5 stars has a planet here. That leaves us with 100 sextillion potentially habitable worlds. But habitable doesn't mean inhabited. Venus is in a similar zone. So is Mars. To find a true twin, we need the Earth Similarity Index, ESI. Earth is a 1. Most exoplanets, they don't even hit 0.5. They are rocky graveyards or gas giants with toxic clouds. So how often does the spark happen? If we're pessimistic, life appears on only 1 in 1,000 habitable planets. The universe still has 200 quintillion living worlds. If we're optimistic, tens of sextillions. By every mathematical law we know, the universe should be loud. It should be crawling with signals, structures, and heat signatures. But instead, it's silent. The great silence. Maybe a true Earth requires a perfect chain of accidents, a stable star, a circular orbit, a magnetic shield, plate tectonics, and a massive moon to keep us from wobbling. When you multiply those accidents, you get one true Earth for every million candidates. That still leaves tens of quadrillions of worlds that look just like ours. So why the silence? This is the unsettling part. Either life is far rarer than the math suggests, or intelligent civilizations simply don't survive very long. The greatest threat to life in the universe may not come from the vacuum of space. It may come from time. And if that's true, our own clock might already be ticking.